All right, so I'm done with my first day. Here's a recap of, well, I guess it's not a recap if you're seeing it for the first time, but here's the video footage that I took today. Includes my Bon Voyage photo that my son took, my son riding in the camper while I'm driving to go down and take the photo. That was interesting. Me saying goodbye to my grandson, so you get a look at what my grandson turned out looking like, and he's so sweet and calm. And then just some scenery and how far I got on day one. Thanks for joining me on my journey. Okay, Mrs. Cat Jones, are you ready for our trip? Are you ready for our trip? She's going crazy. It's, I think it's like 5:30. I just woke up. It's like Christmas. I feel like it's Christmas. I have to go get blood drawn at 7. So I'm just going to finish packing up some stuff in the camper, drive my car over to get blood drawn, and then hook my car back up, my truck back up, and hit the road. Well, I'm glad I left early to get my blood drawn. It is 6:07 and they open at 7. It's only a 10-minute drive, but I was gonna get there and wait in line early because everybody does, and I don't want to be there till noon. But I just I can't find my pocketbook again because I lose things. But luckily I had my script in the car and my driver's license in my pocket. But I just rechecked my pocket and I don't have my insurance card to get the blood drawn, and they won't draw it without it. So I'm headed back to the camper to find my insurance card. Hope I find it. Hope I find my purse, because my credit card's in my purse and I wanted that with me in case I had an emergency. But I also don't want to worry about, did I lose my purse somewhere and it got stolen and I'm going to have to cancel cards and all that crap. But at least I have my driver's license, so nothing's going to stop me from leaving today. Might not be able to get blood drawn, but nothing's going to stop me from leaving. All right, I'm parked back at my camper, looking for my purse. I found my purse. Now I'm going to look in it to make sure my insurance card is in it, and it is. And remember what happened last time I lost my purse? I said, I'm going to keep my keys on my purse strap so I can't lose them again. And what did I do? I put my keys on my belt loop, lost my purse. So now I'm putting my keys back on my purse, only taking them off to put them in the ignition. Brain atrophy really sucks. I can't do anything without realizing, oh, well, I can't do that till I find this, or forgetting what I'm doing. That's a big one. I just completely, my mind, you know, when you like, well, I don't know if this happens to everybody or just me. You go up the stairs to your house, or you walk into a room because you were going to get something, and then all of a sudden you're like, what was I doing? What was I going to get? That happens to me with each task that I do every day. Each task that I do every day, that happens. Except when I'm driving. You know, maybe because my GPS tells me where to go. And maybe because the whole time I'm driving, I'm thinking about where I'm going. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna log off and go get my blood drawn. Okay, you're still calling him Wu-Tang Dan?
Yeah, of course I'm calling him Wu-Tang Dan.
What does Abby think of that?
She does not like Wu-Tang.
Okay. Well, I just call you RJ. RJ's saying goodbye to his grandma for her journey time. Hi. Hi and bye. I love you. And we'll FaceTime every day, okay? And I'll send you pictures of Grandma. I love you. I love your little nose and your wrinkly forehead. Oh. And your dimples. I don't know where those dimples came from. I don't even know.
So it's the morning. I'm not sure how she does these videos, but I'm about to go for a ride in the camper and see if anything falls. I bet those plants will be the first one. Now we're moving. I wonder how Mrs. Cat feels about this. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Everything is shaking. Oh, man. So abrupt stops, definitely not the best. For sure. But the pictures aren't falling. She got a Wu-Tang Dan picture. Maybe it'll be the ukulele or something. Those plants seem to be holding up pretty well. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna fall. That ukulele is definitely gonna take some damage. You should probably put felt behind it or something. You know, soften the blow. This is a lot of fun, but I feel like everything's gonna fall. So far, not even the cup of rollers. Oh, Jesus. I wonder if Mrs. Cat's in here. Oh my God. It's risky. Woo. I don't know if Mrs. Cat's even in here. Oh boy, we're going fast. She got a plant in the sink. A nice little sink plant. Oh my God, I should have just stayed sitting there. Alright, we made it. We made it. She's gunning it. She's going like 500 miles an hour. She got the bow in case a wild boar comes in and attacks her while she's camping. And it looks like we're just about here. It's probably gonna get bumpy. It's so bumpy. No dirt roads, for sure. No dirt roads. On the camper. This thing opened up, but surprisingly nothing fell yet, honestly. It's pretty crazy to me. I don't think anything's gonna fall. Oh, except a ping pong ball, but to be fair. Alright, let me close this up.
Okay, I just had to pull over because I think I changed lanes too quick, and the trailer was kind of doing this, and then all of a sudden it felt like the brakes went on. So then I thought the trailer disconnected from the truck, and maybe the emergency brake went, but no, the emergency brake was still hooked up. So maybe some kind of sway, something happened, and I don't know, but I pulled over and everything seems okay now, and I'm just gonna stay going 50. I should be able to do 60, which I was doing. I don't know if I caught the wind or if it was a lane changing thing. It doesn't appear to be windy, but that kind of... I didn't lose control of the vehicle. but I felt like I had to stop and pull over, and I couldn't see what was behind the trailer. So I didn't know if someone was going to rear end me. And when I pulled over, I walked around to make sure no one did hit me. But I definitely want to get like a mirror in back of my trailer. And as soon as the trailer started acting funny, I hit the emergency flash blinkers. That's it. I'm driving normal again on the slow end, going 50, 52 in the slow lane. It'll take me forever to get there, but I'll get there in one piece. All right. It's a beautiful day. I don't see any wind. The sun is shining. Mrs. Cat Jones is giving herself a bath. Taking a bath while we're driving down the road. I think I'm on Route... I don't know what I'm on. There's an exit 351. I don't know if I'm on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, maybe. I thought it said something about Route 270 something. A lot of road work and potholes and wiggly roads and barricades and construction workers, which is fine because it's making me stay slow. And I'm using the cruise control to make me stay slow. There's lots of merging traffic too that I have to be careful of. Okay, I'm on west. I'm on 276 west, for those that were wondering. And everybody's passing me. When I was wiggling before, when I was swaying, I think there's a speed limit 70 here, so I'm just gonna stay in the slow lane, pushing 52. Okay, I'm going to get gas. Oh, someone's got, I don't know if that was crosses on their property for Easter or clotheslines that look like crosses. Going to the next rest area because I am very low on gas and I'm almost out of Pennsylvania, so I want to stop at a rest area to get a magnet or something, find something simple and small to collect from each state. And I assume all the rest areas will have magnets, and I could stick them to the galvanized board I have in the camper, in the trailer, and I don't have to worry about like them falling, because like shot glasses fall and break, but I can get magnets that won't break.
Lane closure ahead in 3.3 miles. You're still on the fastest route.
I thought about getting like a map and marking it, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll make my own watercolor map. That would be nice. I'll just draw the map on watercolor paper, frame it, and then watercolor in the state a pretty color when I go to it. I'll do that too. But I gotta let Miss Cat Jones out of her crate for a while, and maybe we'll make some lunch in the camper. It's 2:11. It's 2:11. I'm gonna get her in her camper so she can walk around the camper, and I'm gonna take a walk around the rest area parking lot a few times and use the facilities and get some lunch and find a magnet. Okay. All right, it is about 4 o'clock. I just hit the 300-mile marker on driving. Filled my tank at the last truck stop where I got the magnet. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. I feel like I want to keep driving until I see like a Cabela sign or a Cracker Barrel sign, thinking that I would see it on the highway. Oh, there's the police officer. So yeah, I'm starting to feel tired, and it's only 4 o'clock, but I think when you're just sitting and driving, maybe I'll just take like a a little nap and sprint around the parking lot, or well, sprint, take a walk. The weather's still good. It's 70 degrees. I think I'm still in Pennsylvania, but I gotta almost be out of it. I haven't seen any signs saying I was anywhere else. I think West Virginia might be next. I'm on I-70 or something. There's lots of old barns and stuff that I wished I could have like gotten out of the car and photographed to draw. Oh, I'm past the RV park. Lots of RVs. Every time these tractor trailers go past me, it's making me rock. I don't like it. There's I've seen a lot of cherry blossoms. I think I'm still in Pennsylvania, and the trees barely have buds on them. I wish I would have gone more south when I started the drive for a little more warmth, but this was the route my Waze app was putting me on, WAZE, to keep me away from the tornado alley that I didn't want to go through. So that's why I'm so north. And it was a direct route rather than going through the Carolinas, you know. Okay, I just found a Cabela's. It's 125 miles away. It says 2 hours, but I'm only driving 55, so it's gonna take me more like 3 hours. That'll get me there at about 6:30, 7 o'clock if I drive right to Cabela's. It's 4 minutes off my route, so that is where I'm going to stay for the night. So I'll get there, I'll go in and I'll shop a little bit, see if they have some kind of camera mount or something that records in both directions. See if I can get myself some bear spray that I never found. And that's about it. All right. Look how lush and green it is. No filters. That's just how green it is from all this rain we've been getting. Isn't it beautiful? It'd be nice when the trees are throwing their leaves out. Not throwing them out on the ground, but when the leaves come out on the trees. There's a pretty red shed, and this camera is not going to do it justice. It's a barn. It's not a shed, it's a big red barn. Pretty. Shocked to find out I am still in Pennsylvania. This is a long state. Oh my goodness. I am about a half hour away from Cabela's. Can't wait to park. Can't wait to get out of the car. My oh my. I've filled my gas tank 2 times and I have a quarter tank left. It's like $60 each time I fill it. And I expected to go through a lot of gas. And I'm hoping that once I get to the West Coast, I'm not going to be driving. I'm just going to be, you know, parked most of the time. except when I have to make little runs to the store or move from one spot to my next spot every 14 days. So that's it. I'll record a little bit when I get to Cabela's. Okay, day 1 done. And I never made it to West Virginia. I drove over 400 miles and I'm still in Pennsylvania. So, getting to bed early so I can wake up early. And Mrs. Cat Jones is going to bed too. Say good night, Mrs. Cat Jones. Good night. Good night, everybody.